Another BPMN challenge, another set of modeling mistakes hiding in plain sight. This video works best if you think before I explain. Hi, my name is Andreas Hense and I make videos on business process automation. This is the next video featuring 6 new BPMN diagrams with modeling mistakes. After each model is shown, you may hit the pause button and find the mistake. Then you may proceed to the solution, okay? Great, let's get started. This is our first model. So here the modeling mistake, I hope, is easy to spot. In fact, it is even spotted by the Camunda modeler. If we go down here, there is a problem, and if we click on it, we have this problem highlighted. Gateway is superfluous. It only has one source and target. So probably, this happens quite often if the control flow is changed. So all we need to do is just delete this superfluous gateway and then it's okay. This is the second model. So here we need to relax and make a spa treatment booking. And then there is an OR split with a default flow. So we assume that we always have a sauna, but in addition to that, we can receive a massage or receive facial treatment. So we have 1, 2, or 3 of the branches activated. The problem here is now that we have an XOR join here, and this will let pass every token, and then we receive an ice bucket. So for example, if we have the sauna and afterwards we have the facial treatment, we will then receive 2 ice buckets, and that may not be the intention here. And it's very easy to fix. We just need to replace the exclusive gateway here by an inclusive gateway, and then this will wait until all tokens that have been created on the splitting side are received here before receiving the ice bucket. This is our third model. So if you look closely at this rather lengthy process here, you can see that there is one task that is called do nothing. And in general, you shouldn't have tasks where nothing is done. Every task should contain some kind of useful activity. And therefore, this whole thing is superfluous. And also the question, is it a new customer or not, is not needed anymore. So we just delete that here. Delete this superfluous task and then connect this, and we're done. This is our fourth model. So here this mistake is not so easy to spot, I think. It's about the task types. And we have a fill purchase request form. This is a user task, and the user tasks are always chosen if someone is doing something and also interacting with some kind of workflow management system in the background. Then we have a manual task, collect physical quotes from suppliers. So this is purely manual and there is no interaction with the system. Enter quotes details into the system. This explicitly says that we're entering something. But then review purchase request. I mean, this is the purchase request we have received from here, and therefore this is something that is definitely not a manual task. This must be a user task. So we just change the task type here and we're done. This is the fifth model. So here actually there are several mistakes. One is that you shouldn't use intermediate events for labeling the branches of a branching exclusive gateway. For example, here, this yes or no, I mean, this would belong here on the arcs and not on these events. The other thing is that this whole branching doesn't make any sense because there aren't any different tasks in these branches, and therefore what we could do is, for example, to repair this, we can just delete this one here. And so if product is available, for example, we do nothing. And if product is not available, we just insert a task here. For example, order product. And then we're done. This is our sixth model. So this is about task types here. So we start with submit loan application, and then we have evaluate credit score. And typically here we have chosen a manual task, and after that we have a DMN task, decision model and notation. So this is about deciding things automatically according to tables. And call applicant for application definitely is not such a task. So what we need to do here in order to fix this, we should change this one to a DMN task here, business rule task as it's called. And the one after that, we receive the credit score here in this task and call the applicant for application. So we assume that we are somewhere sitting at our system and getting that information. So this shouldn't be a manual task, but it should be a user task. And then it is correct. That's all for today. Thank you for watching.